Explanatory Notes D. I read from the Institute for Scripture Research, the ISR, because it takes a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Greek to English, and Aramaic to English. Yah is the Elohim of the heavens and the earth, the first and the last and the only, and he's an extremely jealous El. He's so jealous that he doesn't even want the names of idols or mighty ones to come to our lips. And Yah is short for YahWeh, YahWeh, Yod-Heh, Vav-Heh. It's like saying Dan, Daniel, Daniel with an E. What is a difference and does matter is when people say that Phil, Bob, Sam, and Aaron are the same name when no, they're not, and no one in their right mind would ever believe that. And only a fool would believe that a hammer could force its creator to do anything, and there was no letter J in the Hebrew, Greek, or Aramaic text because the letter J is about 600 years old, while the son of Elohim, Yahoshua, died on a stake for the sins of all of humanity over 2,000 years ago, and a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Yahoshua, is Joshua, and I strongly believe that the son of Elohim's name, Yahoshua, means YahWeh is salvation. Oh, woo. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, first one in D. Darnel, Darnel. In Matthew 13, Mark 4, and Luke 8, we read of the parable of the sower, Yahoshua sowing the wheat, and then, as we read in Matthew 13, comes the devil sowing the darnel, tares, Tares, which then grows among the wheat. It is generally agreed that the Greek Zizania, Zizania, denotes bearded darnel. This is a noxious plant, practically indistinguishable from wheat until the year has until the year has developed. Oh, until the ear, not year. I don't know why I thought year for so long. From wheat until the ear has developed. Messiah himself reveals unto us in Matthew 13:41 that this darnel is sown by the devil and shoots up among the true believers right in the midst of the messianic reign. This lawlessness of the darnel is manifested in people coexisting with the true believers and the messianic in the Messiah's reign. At the end of this age, the Messiah is going to send out his messengers to gather all these stumbling blocks, as well as all those doing lawlessness, and throw them into the furnace of fire. Ooh. Meow. Day of YahWeh. This expression appears some 30 times in the scriptures, and this particular day is also referred to by means of equivalent phrases about 300 times. It speaks of the visitation, the punishment when YahWeh actively intervenes to punish sin, especially at the day of the age, capital A, age. Deceit, deception. The opposite of truth is lie or falsehood. But so is deceit and deception. Satan, Satan, the devil, is the father of all lies. YN 8:44. He is also the great deceiver. Hazan 12:9. Deceiving the whole world. He started his work of deceiving in the Garden of Eden. E with a half a check mark. D with a line underneath of it. EN. And he has been doing it ever since, even coming as a messenger of light and through his emissaries who present themselves as ministers of righteousness. So he isn't a messenger of light, but he's coming as a messenger of light, like a wolf in sheep's clothing. He isn't the messenger of light, but he comes as a messenger of light. And through his ministers who present themselves as ministers of righteousness. Cor 2:11-13-15 in Matthew 24, speaking about the days prior to his return, Yahoshua warns us no less than 4 times against the deception of or leading astray during the last days. It's VV. I don't know what VV means, but I'm pretty sure one of the V's is verse. 4, 5, 11, and 24. Shaul reveals this is us. Shaul reveals this. Shaul is SHA''UL, reveals this to us as well in TAS 2:2, and explicitly warns us about lawlessness taking over in the worship. This lawlessness is associated with deceit, falsehood, and delusion. TAS 2:9-11 or 9-11. DE apostrophe U apostrophe. Hold on. DE apostrophe U apostrophe E with a half a check mark L, which is real. Real. RE apostrophe. U apostrophe E with a half a check mark L. In Hebrew, the letter Dalet, DALET. It's the one that kind of looks like a 7, is very similar to the letter Resh, RESH, which looks like a less fancier 7, sometimes resulting in a misspelling, and therefore this person is called both Diul and Riul, while the LXX and Syriac SYRIAC have Riul in Bem 2:14, and elsewhere the Samaritan SAMARITAN Vulgate VULGATE, and Arabic have Dual instead. See also Bem 7:42 and 10:20.